Good morning. It's a Wednesday. Thank you, Jesus, for the day. Let's get to work. So I have way too many things going on, but we're under a time crunch, so that's what we got to do. I have this cabinet that I started building last night. It's going to have a face frame, and then with shelves that are fixed into place, but everything's going to be stained. Yeah, that's correct. Everything's going to be stained and clear coated on the inside, so we had to use this 3/4 inch material, build it by hand. Edge band this shelf, and this shelf. They're sitting right there. Got to attach them, but I have to wait on that. This cabinet needs built, and the face frame also needs built, but I'm waiting on that. This corner cabinet really needs built, face frame put on. It's already built, but I'm waiting on that. What I'm doing right now is I'm attaching all of the skins to these cabinets, so that way when Carl and Brandon get back, they can they can hopefully start maybe installing some of these. I don't know. They can't really install anything until that corner cabinet's completed, but you wanted me to do the skins first, so getting the skins on, and then I'll get that cabinet completed. So skins on all these, and then I'll go and I'll start working on that corner cabinet. Face frame sitting right there. Time to start using our contact cement on our cabinets here. There we go. Like it in the middle too, in case the panel has a little bit of bow to it. You'll just hunker it down. Hunker it down. You know whose videos I've been watching recently? Ike. I think it's Ike's Donuts. I don't know, it's a donut shop in I think Arkansas. He's kind of funny. I like his videos a lot. So just keep rolling on. I don't know why. I thought I should mention that, but I like him. I bet he makes really good donuts too. And he's always super busy, which probably means he makes a pretty good product. Anyway, that cabinet should be completed now. Take this cabinet out. Oh, these are so dusty. So dusty. Only one side of this cabinet needs sprayed. Get it like that. I like going all the way to the edge, if possible. I also need to measure for doors. There's about a million things we need to do here, and we don't really have the time to do it, but it is what it is. There's that. I think what my plan here is to get all the uppers done. So skins on, everything. Uppers fully cleaned out. And then I'll measure for doors. It means building that, attaching the face frame, everything. That cabinet does not have doors. So again, it's just open shelves. Once all the uppers are out of here, cleaned up, measured, everything. What did I need? Where did I put that one skin? Am I going dumb? Right here. Then what I think I will do is, let me focus here for a minute. Perfectly flush on bottom. Something like this. It'll work out well. That'll work out well. Feels good. Once I have the uppers done, so skins on, double checked, doors measured, everything cleaned out, I will come back over here. I will finish that cabinet, which is still an upper, but it's not crucial. Technically, it's the end, so it can go in last. I will get that cabinet done. It's almost pretty much done, quite honestly. Then it can get stained and clear coated and whatnot. And then my plan is to get the lower cabinet that's sitting over there, to get that built. Kind of hoping by that time that face frame sprayed, I can put it on. That face frame is stained, I can put it on. And then I'll build the face frame for that cabinet sitting right over there. get it stained clear coated, get all the skins on all these, measure for all the doors on the lowers, all that type of stuff, yada yada yada. And then we still have drawer boxes to make. We still have shelves to make. Probably have to go measure for jobs this week. It's crazy. Crazy. Is what it is though. It's good to be busy. Good to be busy. There we go. Another side panel on. Try not to whip you guys around as much in the camera. I am sorry about that. Trying to make some good videos for you guys. Okay, so now I have one skin there, and then there is one skin on that cabinet, but I will not put that on until it's stained. Same thing with the face frame. I will not be putting that on until it is stained, because I don't want, obviously this is already stained and clear coated. The face frame's already stained and clear coated. I don't want, when they stain and clear coat that cabinet, I don't want stain and clear coat to get onto that cabinet. So this is all I'm doing right now here. Shoving these on. So I have them all on again. I'll take them over there. Get them kind of set up in the orientation of the kitchen. I might actually just do it right there, so that way when Brandon backs in, we can load them. I'll get the rest of the uppers built, and then I'll measure for the doors. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, clean them all out, go from there for the day. So I have my big boy cabinet right here. It's not that big, but it is all 3/4. And it's essentially done. I need to dado out the face frame a little bit wider since I use 3/4 inch material. That's fine, and then we just have to stain and clear coat everything, and then put the face frame on, put the side panel on, and then put my bottom panel on as well. But I have all these shelves equally spaced, so bottom face frame's gonna come flush, so it's 8 and 9/16, 8 9/16, 8 9/16. This one looks a little wider because it is, but once the face frame that is 3 3/4 go on, the space from here to here will be 8 and 9/16. So it's all the same. These are fixed. The client wanted them fixed shelves. No doors, so I edge banded the shelving. And then obviously my parts here don't need to be edge banded because the face frame will cover. Before I take that over, again, I need to make sure the face frame fits. And then I also need to, I want to Craig jig it. I didn't Craig jig it right there because I was in a hurry. So I'll just do the handheld. But I have my corner cabinet together. And I get to do probably my favorite task ever. I hate this task if I'm being honest. For whatever reason, these never get programmed with shelf holes. The shelf holes on these corner cabinets are right here and they're right here. I don't know if you can see them. It's not enough. Really, probably one set right here and one set right here would be fine, but I go 1, 1, 1, 1. So I had 4 sets. Then I know the thing is just fully secured, you know. So 5 and 11, it would be, I'm gonna go 5 and 11. So I'm gonna drill my first hole, and for whatever reason the CNC does not line up with the Craig jig. It just doesn't. That's truthfully what makes this hard. If it would all just line up, oh, it'd be a breeze. But first ones never line up. Once you have your first one set, then they technically do line up, if that makes sense. Which is nice, that at least, otherwise it'd be a disaster. 5 and 11. 5 and 11. Drill my first hole. And now, get me a little peg. Set it into the hole there. Okay. Then we'll come up here. So the top one should be 13 and 1/4. 13 and 1/4 is right to there. So that's where I'll stop drilling. Next one starts 15 5/8. Actually 15 5/8. Say 15 5/8, a little bit heavy. I don't really like how that's lining up. 13 1/4 is perfect. 13 1/4 is definitely perfect. But my next one is 15 5/8. I mean, it's definitely 15 5/8. So I need to reset. My first set was perfect, but the next set is not going to be if I leave it in that configuration. So I'll just dismantle my jig right here. I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm doing. And dismantle my jig, set it at 15 5/8. Top of them be 23 and like 3. Yep. 15 5/8, 23 and like 3. And we'll start here. I'm gonna be honest about it. I don't like this DeWalt, but it is what it is at this point. And so this one from the top is like 6 and probably 3. So I'm gonna go like this. 6 and like probably 3. To what? 12 and like a half. It's right there. 12 and a half. Huh? Oh. No? What's going on here? I don't know. Okay, 13 3/4 is actually what I need. That's why I just missed that hole. Okay. We're fine there. Let's get these holes in here now. Up! Freaking moved! I hate drilling shelf holes. I just wish we could program these correctly. That's what I wish. It just takes so much unnecessary time that I don't have when we're on a tight deadline. This is what it is. Okay, first set is now done. I just have to do that, whatever that was, 1, 2, 3 more times. Put this face frame on, dado that face frame, put it on, and then the uppers can get cleaned and measured. Hopefully, Brandon and Carl just got back. Hopefully they clean the vans out. Otherwise, I'll have to clean the vans out while I'm doing all of this. We'll just kind of see what we get to. I have all of these cabinets double checked. All of the bottom cameras in shambles. Bottom skin's on. They're all cleaned out. I'm ready to measure for doors. This cabinet right here is completed, except it needs stained and clear coated, obviously. If I can try and get my dados in here, I can kind of maybe show you what I did here. So the face frame's not technically attached, but my camera is so bad. Hold on. Better. Not really. That's how I have it planned for right now. Everything in here will be stained. Shelves are recessed back. The client now may want a 3/4 inch board here to plane out with the front of the face frame. So we're waiting to hear back from that, but if we have to do that, that's fine, we'll do it. That's what the client wants. It's just another added step, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So no doors here though, open shelving. That's why I had to make it out of this 3/4 inch material, no clear coat. I'm gonna get all these doors measured, and then Brandon and I are gonna cut the shelves for that one cabinet, because for whatever reason, they never seem to want to fit. We always have to trim them slightly. So we'll do that, and then Carl and Brandon will go install these uppers, and I'll start working on the lowers.